What's up, gang? It's Ryan here from Ruck Beer, and today we're taking a look at the GORUCK X-PAC series. Now, X-PAC is a material that is great for building bags because it is lightweight, extremely durable, and waterproof. This is not the first time that we've seen GORUCK drop in the X-PAC. We've seen it previously in collaboration with Carryology. So they had two releases of their Kaiden series, which we do have links to up in the top of this video right here. But in those series, we saw the X-PAC used in bullets, field pockets, and GR2s, specifically the 34 liter. So what is nice about this collection is it expands it into the GR1 series, but it also includes all the standard sizes of those said bags. So we've got the GR1 in both the 21 and 26 liter. We've also got the GR2 in the 26 liter, 34 liter, and 40 liter configuration. So lots of variety and options on how to get into X-PAC, depending on which bag you prefer the most. For me, when it comes to a GR1, I almost exclusively go for the 21 liter. The only time I opt up for a 26 liter is if I'm looking for a travel bag for like short, sub-week-long trips. I typically go for the GR2 for longer trips, longer weekends where I need lots of, or longer week-long trips where I need lots of stuff. I love the 40 liter GR2. It's one of my favorite bags. But these are really exciting. I would say at the time of this video, which is very short after the release of the X-PAC series, the GR1s are completely sold out. And I think that's because we've seen field pockets and GR2s in the X-PAC before, and I think people have been chomping at the bit to get their hands on X-PAC in the GR1. That being said, these are not carbon copies of the Kaiden series, although they do share some similarities. So to begin with, when we've got the X-PAC material, first off, what I love about X-PAC is this diamond design that comes in the material. It's just really subtle, it's really elegant. It's one of those things that from a distance you don't notice, but as you get closer to the bag, it begins to pop off, and it's really, really sweet. I'm a big fan. When it comes to making a waterproof or water-resistant bag, with the X-PAC series, just as they did with the Kaiden series, they've gone for the AquaGuard YKK zipper, which includes this like almost rubberized seal that kind of comes in over the zipper to help resist water. Now, it's a great feature, but what it does is it actually makes the zippers a little bit stiff. Now, they're not impossible, and over time, as the rubber gets worn, it certainly does loosen up. In addition to that, you can put a little zipper grease in there to help it move better. But what's nice is that because you have the AquaGuard on the seam of the zipper, it means that you don't need the rain flap that is traditional on a GORUCK bag. We recently reviewed the GORUCK Samurai, which is an amazing bag, but by far probably the worst feature of it is the rain flap. And because of the stiffness of the material, getting around the corners on the Samurai is not amazing. That being said, while these are a stiffer zipper for movement, because there's nothing hindering you on the corners, it's not nearly as annoying as the Samurai. On the back, we do have the quick access pocket, which is one of everyone's favorite features on GORUCK bags that have them, and ones that don't have them, everybody just wants one. So we do have the quick access pocket, which is really sweet. There is no pass-through for bladder hose or anything like that, so if you're looking at this for rucking, you're just going to have a water bottle on the inside. in that regard. It does have the standard bomb-proof laptop compartment. Again, we've got the AquaGuard zipper and the interior here with the false bottom. Really great for laptops. We love that. In this particular X-PAC series, one of the things that's really elegant that they did, that's a little bit different than what we see in the Kayeden, is that on the interior of the bag, it was originally released in two colors, and that is this beautiful blue color and your standard black. But on the interior, they have gone with a contrasting color. So we've got blue on the front, and we've got this green on the interior. Here again, we kind of separate ourselves from the Carryology Kayeden collaboration, and instead of the X-PAC continuing through to the interior, GORUCK on the X-PAC series has gone with a 400D pack cloth on the interior. So you're not going to get that nice little diamond shape and the feel of the X-PAC, but it is, you know, I'd say it's comparable to, like, it kind of feels almost like the 210D Kadura that you would find on the back of the Rucker and now the GR series. So that is a little bit different from what we see in the Kayeden series. But other than that, it is your standard GR1, has a great frame sheet, it's got the MOLLE on the interior, the extra pocket here. There's no D-rings or anything which make their appearances from time to time, but again, with no pass-through, there's really no reason to hang anything here. We do have our standard GR1 pockets there, and that is the interior of the GR1. Now, another thing, and I don't really super understand this decision, perhaps it is purely aesthetic, but we do have the rain flap here over the front slash pocket. Now, if I take a look here, it does have the AquaGuard zipper, so this is kind of redundant, so I've got to think that it's more of an aesthetic decision to have the rain flap over the front slash pocket. On the Kayeden series, there is no rain flap there. The handle on the top, that actually looks like a standard Kadura. I don't remember looking on the spec sheet to see exactly what it is, but it does have the X-PAC on the underside of the handle. No handles on the bottoms or sides, and as you can see, there is no MOLLE on the front, as well as no MOLLE on the shoulder straps. Now, personally, I prefer the Slicks shoulder straps. I almost never use a sternum strap, but you folks out on the internet love your MOLLE on your straps, and so this might be something that you will need to send into Scars if you want that MOLLE added. Personally, I'm happy that it's not there because I like the clean look. The back is the X-PAC material. More common these days, we're seeing the 210D, just like on the GR series. We've got a video about how they've added that as a standard feature on the GR series from here on out. But on this particular ruck, they do continue with the X-PAC on the back. One of the things that I've seen people asking about when it comes to the X-PAC is, one, how noisy or crinkly it is, like wondering what it sounds like. And I'll get the mic here and just kind of give you an idea of. So it does have a little bit of a crinkle to it, but it's not like obnoxiously loud where you're like, what in the heck is that? It's kind of a sound where you hear it and you're like, yeah, that's probably what that sounds like, what that bag should sound like. It's not distracting, it doesn't sound cheap or plasticky, it's just kind of the nature of the material. The other question that I've seen a lot is, when it comes to the X-PAC on the back, how does it feel? Is it super slippery? Is one of the ways that I've seen it put. And I've worn the bag around a little bit, went on some short walks with it, and it rides very similar to a 210D Kadura. So if you had the Rucker series, the new GR, GR1s or any of the bags that GORUCK has put the 210D on, it's really similar to that. There's a little bit of a glide to it, but it's not weird or overly slippery in any sense. And what is nice is Cordura does have a tendency when you're walking that it'll kind of grip onto your shirt, and over a while the back of your shirt can kind of rise up a little bit, get tucked up under that rougher material. Just like with the 210D, the X-PAC does not seem to have that occur. So it actually provides a really great ride on your back. Just like any GORUCK bag, I did notice that the shoulder straps to begin with are very stiff. Those break in over time. That's just natural. And actually one of the benefits of a GORUCK bag is the sturdiness of those shoulder straps. When we come over to the GR2, the GR2 is a standard GR2 configuration, with the exception of, again, we've got the YKK AquaGuard zippers, so we do not have any rain flaps over the zippers here. We do have the laptop compartment in the back, the X-PAC backing, no molly on the shoulder straps, and we do have the rain flap over top of the front /zipper. Again, the configuration inside is the same. On the black, our interior is this green, which looks really good. Again, instead of the X-PAC here, we do have the 400D pack cloth material. The differentiator between this 34-liter GR2 and the Kaiden release is that in version 2 of the Kaiden release, Carryology opted to remove these pockets on the larger interior and just have it kind of smooth here. So we do get these back in this GR2, which is nice for organization and kind of however you want to pack it out. As you can see here, it does have the quick access pocket, which we love. So X-PAC is a material. One of the benefits is that it is a lightweight and durable material. However, when we look at the weight comparison between the standard GR1 or GR2 and the X-PAC, you're really not saving a ton of weight. When we look at the 34-liter between the standard GR1 and the X-PAC series, you're really only saving just over half a pound. So I think it's like 0.6 pounds that you're saving. So there is some weight savings, but it's nothing that is all that impressive. So while it is a lighter weight, it's not really a factor that I would particularly weigh in on as making a deciding factor of which one I would want to go with. They did release a field pocket in the X-PAC, so this is the blue version. We open it up and it is a standard configuration. We've got this coyote green, coyote brown, whatever you want to call it. On the interior, we've got the pockets here. We've got a zipper pocket up here. We've got a hidden zipper here as well as the front pocket. The GR1 field pocket is nice. Often it will come with straps on the back. And so, as you can see, we are slick on the back of this. So a lot of times with the field pocket, people will attach them either to the interior or exterior molly. I found it really helpful. For me, I use my GR1 field pocket on my GORUCK Rucker during star courses. So have it on the exterior, pop it on there with the straps, and I found that it's great for my partner to be able to quickly access snacks and things that we need really quick while we're out on the course. Obviously no molly here, no straps here, which means this pocket is really just something that you're just going to be tossing into the bag. It feels thinner. Like I often don't use a field pocket in my bags because they feel really bulky. and I don't have enough stuff to really warrant carrying it in something that's just going to take up a whole bunch of extra space. But because this is a little bit of a thinner material, it feels like there's less wasted space, so I think I might actually use this field pocket. But I can't really think of a reason why I would need a waterproof YKK AquaGuard zipper field pocket with no straps. So it's nice, I like it. I'm not sure what to do with it. So if you got ideas what to do with a strapless, really good looking waterproof field pocket, sound off in the comments below. If you've got any questions about the bags, you can put those in the comments of this video or blog post as well. Final thing I might say about these bags is the price. The 40-liter GR2 comes in at $625, making it, I mean, it's one of the top-priced rucks that GORUCK has offered. Is it worth the price? It's a tough one. It's always a subjective question to answer. If we were to look at the Kaiden versus the Kaiden 34-liter versus the 34-liter of the X-PAC, X-PAC is still $80 more than that ruck was, and it had X-PAC on the interior as opposed to the 400 cloth, the cloth pack cloth. So I'm not really sure where the plus 80 comes on the 34-liter. You're looking at more than $100 to way more than $100 difference between the standard version and the X-PAC version. So I think it just kind of comes down to what you're looking for in a ruck. I think aesthetics are important. I mean, you wear a bag because you like the way it looks. You don't buy bags that you don't like the way they look. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you like the aesthetic, if you're looking for something that is waterproof and a little bit lighter, they're great. They're really great. They're beautiful bags. They're functional bags. And I'm taking this one on a trip in just a couple weeks. So again, if you've got questions, post them in the comments below. If you appreciate the videos, do me a favor. You've heard it all before. Like and subscribe. It helps me out as a content provider, creator, whatever that is. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Hope you like it, and we'll see you on the next time.